Jonny finishes 3-2 on the afternoon here at Stadium MK. Just give us your thoughts on the performance.
Yeah, I thought there wasn't much in it first half, to be honest. We can't afford to keep conceding early. I think maybe the last 3 games we've started poorly. We was real hot on making sure we had a good start. Unfortunately, it hits Sam and goes in, and you're thinking it's happened again. But there is huge fight in this team. I thought we've come out, we sorted a few bits out with Dobbo and Pete at half time, and we started the second half really well. I think we had a 15-20 minute spell where we should have scored really and equalised, and who knows what would have happened. But we can't afford to go 2-3-0 down, because we give ourselves a huge mountain to climb, and even then, well, Cat was very close to heading in to make it 3-0, which would have been unbelievable, and the fans probably would have deserved that moment.
See, the second goal was the sucker punch, wasn't it? Because we were kind of near dominating their 18-yard box, and yet we concede.
Yeah. I think sometimes that's when you're most vulnerable, when you're on top. It didn't feel like that at the time. It felt like there was only one team that was going to go and score. But they've capitalised on a sloppy bit of play and punished us. And teams like that at MK Dons have got players that can punish us. So it's real tough. But to then go 3-0 down was hard. But credit to the boys for fighting back and nearly getting something, because huge spirit, and there's definitely a difference in this team.
There must be a positive to take from today. Yes, we were 3-0 down, but we've had that never say die attitude. You don't know when you beat, and that's going to count a lot in a lot of fixtures this season. Yeah,
I think we've showed throughout this season we've scored, well, even back end of last season we've scored a lot of goals in the second half. Maybe we can start scoring more in the first half and starting a bit better, and not wait until we go behind. And getting the first goal will be huge in these games. But to be honest, credit to MK Dons. They're going to be around it. I think they've got a good side, good manager, and we went head to head and possibly could have drawn, and on another day won that game.
And a goal for you, just talk me through that. It seemed a pinpoint cross. I think it was Sam Gale that had picked you out. It's a lovely finish as well. Probably don't go for many diags, but a great pass from Sam. He gave me one before at 3-0. I probably should have scored that one. It's probably the easier chance. I need to keep getting in positions. It's great to hit the back of the net and give us something, a chance of getting something in the last 2 or 3 minutes. But hopefully long may that can continue and keep getting in the box, right areas, and hopefully add a few more. Lovely. Jonny, thank you. Ben?
Jonny, the fact that you're a pretty positive guy normally and seem quite disappointed, does that say a little bit about the mindset of this group today, that you're believing there was something there for you?
Yeah, I think coming to MK Dons is always going to be a tough game. We know they're a good side, and I'm sure they'll be feeling the same about us coming to their place. There's definitely a change in the mentality in this team. We want to win every game. It would have been great to get a point from where we were in the second half, 3-0 down. We're a disappointed group in there. We haven't really tasted many defeats recently, for a long time. So to go back to back, we've got to put a line under it, focus on what we did do well, and do that as much as we can against Cheltenham next week, and go and win that game.
At 3-0 down though, you didn't give it up. It might well have, at that point with 20 minutes to go, thought, right, we're not going to get something from this game, but created 4 or 5 chances after that. Yeah,
and credit to the subs. They come on and made a big impact, took it to them. Great for Seb to come back in and get his goal. That's what it'll give us, and Folksy was a real handful, and Lenny and Clarkey, and they've done well when they come on. We've got great strength in depth. We're missing some top players as well, so it's all about the next game now. That's kind of gone. It's a bit of a cliche, but we've got to focus on. We're still in a very good position. Draw a line under it and win the next game. We have to win the next game. As
you say, their big players stood up, didn't they? Mendes Langley's goal and his assist. So when you're missing those big players, you say like Dak and Johnny Smith, that's obviously going to take it out of you as a team.
Yeah, we've got some top players. Missing. Long list of them. Daki, McCleary, Johnny, Masto. The list is Armani as well, our captain. There's some huge misses in there. We've got a strong squad. And as of they're bringing on the likes of Dan Crowley for 10 minutes. Like for me, possibly one of the best players in the league last year or the year before. It's a real tough defeat to take, but they're a good side, and we'll make sure we have to beat them when they come to Priestfield.
Is the most annoying thing that the goals were probably preventable that you conceded?
Yeah, I think so. Very frustrating. I think we've kind of built an identity that we've been hard to beat and haven't conceded many goals. So we pride ourselves on that as a platform, as a group, from the front, from the way we press as a team. And it is tough. They had some real pace in behind, and they probably exploited us through our own mistakes and got into good areas. But they've also got Mendes Langley who can finish them opportunities. On another day, Cap might save them, but they were ruthless.
Just a word on the week as a whole. How has it been for the group? Because I think you learned a pretty similar time as everyone else, really, about Gareth's surgery coming up, and then he obviously spoke to you on Tuesday. How was the week?
Yes, it's really tough. The gaffer's been absolutely huge for us as individuals, as a group, as a club. He's been absolutely massive. So we have to, do this next few weeks for the gaffer, try and make him proud, and the most important thing is that his health is good, and his operation's gone well, and we can support in any way we can, and we'll just keep going for him.
That was Richard Dobson in Gareth's absence. He spoke very intelligently to us on Thursday. What did he say to you guys?
He's brilliant. Dobbo's brilliant. They work extremely well as a pair. Dobbo has huge respect of the players, and has come in and done a fantastic job. We all love working with him. He's one of them people that when he speaks, everyone listens. He's got that huge respect, and it's been a pleasure to work with him. So hopefully we can have some good results for Dobbo.
Just a word on the 1500 travelling support as well, who believed until the end. They continue to follow you everywhere you go this season.
Absolutely amazing. They're a huge reason as to why we get back in the game and why we push on and need to get an equaliser. Absolutely phenomenal to have that support in League Two, and hopefully we can make them proud. They've travelled unbelievably well since I've been here, and hopefully there's some really good times ahead for them.
Hard luck today. Well done on the goal though. Cheers.